Hello everyone and welcome to another live from the workshop. So today I'm going to be making a custom which I have been planning to make for a while, and then I decided that I wasn't going to make it, and now I've decided I am going to make it again. Now, from this, as you can see, it is the 6th Doctor in the 5th Doctor's outfit, and that's because this is going to be a regenerated 6th Doctor. Now the reason I wanted to make this in the first place was because I could not get hold, for love nor money, for many years, one of the official figures. So I had all the parts for it, I bought all the pieces, and then I managed to not only buy the boxed version, mint in box, but I then also found an unboxed official version. And so what I'm essentially going to do is I'm going to be using this as a basis to replicate onto here. So we have an official version to which to compare it to. Now the reason that I want to make this, despite the fact that I've already got them, because something that I often say is I don't like making figures that have already been released as official figures. Well, firstly, as I said, I'd already bought all the parts to make this because I'd resigned myself to the fact that it is going to be a long time before I manage to get one of the official figures. I was wrong about that, but the other reason that I want to go through with making this is because even though these figures are still very rare to get hold of, this is a great opportunity for me to show people how they can make something that perhaps they may be missing from their collection. Now, obviously, one thing it's worth saying is that it would be better as a base body to use the Resurrection of the Daleks 5th Doctor body, and then all you've got to do is take off the celery and then just basically grime it up. Now, that is originally what I planned to do, however, I only have one Resurrection 5th Doctor in my collection, and I did order another one and it never turned up. So I had to end up using this standard body, but in many ways I quite actually prefer doing this because it actually means I've got to do more to it, which makes it more fun for me. Now obviously I'm going to have to repaint the trousers, repaint the designs on the jumper, and obviously dirty it all up. Now, it's worth saying, as I said, that if you do want to make this yourself and you do have a spare Resurrection 5th, I would recommend using that because it means that there's a lot less to do. But for me, I'm going to do some repainting. So the first thing to do is to repaint the trousers. So let's get onto that first. And so here is my regenerated 6th Doctor, or regeneration 6th Doctor, or regenerated 5th Doctor, or post-regeneration 6th Doctor, whatever you want to call it. Anyway, I need to think of a good title for this. So this is the custom, and if I bring in the normal released version, obviously you will notice some significant differences between the two. Now, the one thing that I noticed, I looked over the episode, and the one thing that I have noticed about the regeneration, the official version, is that it's far more dirty than he appears in the episode. For example, if you look in the episode, he's got a lot of dirt on the side and the back part of the shoulder, but that's pretty much it. He's got, on the shirt, he's got 2 great big dobs of dirt and then 1 small splatter, and he's got another small splatter here and another small splatter at the back. And then on his trousers, it's really only his knees that are dirty, whereas if you look at the official figure, the trousers are all very dirty. It's easier if I hold it back, as you can see it. The comparison, the trousers are very dirty. There's a huge splodge of dirt on the jumper, and then all down the side is completely dirty, and it only sort of extends halfway over the back and only halfway along the arm. Now, and obviously there's no splodge that side either. So I am very pleased with how this has come out, because it does look a bit, not completely accurate. I did take some artistic license with it, I will say that. I didn't try to make it completely accurate. But it does resemble more what was seen in the episode. And I am very pleased with the outcome of it, because I think it has worked out a lot better than I was hoping. And if you have, as I said before, if you've got a spare resurrection of the Daleks' 5th Doctor, and you've got a spare 6th Doctor head, this is a great custom to make, because it is really simple. If you take your time doing the weathering, obviously I've had to repaint the trousers on here. I'm fairly pleased with how my outcome on the trousers came out. It's not perfect, but it does the job. And it was nice. It's nice to have that in a way. I'm glad it didn't come out perfect, because again, it just has that little bit more of a customs feel to it. You know, it's very easy to weather. Well, it's relatively easy to weather a figure, but I'm glad that you know, being able to make it as a custom means that I can do the extra detailing on the trousers just to add a little bit more to it. But yeah, as I said, if you've got a spare regeneration, if you've got a spare resurrection 5th Doctor figure, this is a really great custom to do, because all you've got to do is remove the head, put a 6th Doctor head on it, and then just weather it, and you've got the regenerated 6th Doctor figure. And there's something about this as well, I don't know what it is, but I think the 6th Doctor actually looks really good in the 5th Doctor's clothes. It doesn't, you know, the other Doctors look a little bit odd, but just in its own, I get the feeling this could have been, you know, this could have worked as an outfit. If the 5th Doctor hadn't had the cricket outfit and then the 6th Doctor had had this, I think it could have worked quite well. But nonetheless, this is a great figure to look at, and it's a great figure to have, and it's a great way for people to make something that they may be missing out of their collection. So I certainly hope this is informative and helpful to people in filling in a gap in their collection. But for now, that is my regenerated 6th Doctor figure. As always, I hope you enjoyed this video. Like, favorite, subscribe, share, it really helps me a lot, and be sure to check out the description below for a link to my Patreon. There is an exclusive webcomic and rewards for people who support it, and the funding generated by my Patreon helps me fund future videos. I salute you all, and I will see you with another video very soon.